Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back, viewers. We were having the interview with Lieutenant Mr. Adeel Rana, who is serving in NYPD, and he has served in U.S. Army. He has put his 5 years of dedication in promoting Muslim officers, and is still working in the community for the upbringing of our community, and he's working not only with Muslim community but other minorities. So he has a very good experience about how we should respond in different situations. We have heard him say how he has worked in building the trust with the local people, and so many great things that he have done. And just before going on the break, we were discussing with him what are the few steps that we need to take to ensure our security more in these important times. He has suggested a few things as going to the community meetings and so forth. So we'll continue that discussion, and we'll ask him more what are the certain things that we should do. We know we are well protected with NYPD. NYPD is doing a great job, and but there are special certain steps that we need to take that he was talking about. We'll continue with that. So Mr. Adeel Rana, you were talking about going to some of the meetings, so our viewers
which is very important. A lot of people don't know, and maybe some do, and they can't make it because of working, 12, 16 hours a day. This is our community is. But I think each precinct has a community council meeting, which is held once a month, except the summer. So, which a resident or a business person can go to this meeting and express their concern, learn about the crime trend in the community, learn about other events and programs that are taking place within that precinct. So I suggest each person to go and be part of this this meeting, and be more than just attendance. Be a part of their committee. You can, if you attend enough meetings, you can be part of the committee and run this organization within the precinct. And I'm saying our community, especially the Muslim community, lacks in that. The interest is growing now a little bit, but there are some precincts where the board members of the community council are Muslim, but it's very limited, very handful of individuals that are in that level. But more people should go, because it'll give you an opportunity to
represent your the community in the
and the issues in the community.
And the issues, yes.
If you are concerned with a certain neighborhood or certain individuals that are bothering you, or some type of crime is taking place, or any quality of life issue, you can directly address it to the commanding officer at the meeting. And you can follow up the next month. If nothing's being done, you can put them on the spot and follow up on them. So it's that's a good idea. It's a very good platform.
And then you leave a good feeling about yourself, about Muslims in general, in particular, on these people, that we are good people. We are.
And the other thing I would say is open your house of worships to others. Open it up. Open your Islamic schools. Invite the officers from the community, from the precinct, into your masjids, into your schools. Tell them about your culture. Tell them about your religion. Tell them about your beliefs. Let them, experience it firsthand.
You think it's not too hard to get them to come to your masjid?
No, it's very easy. I think every commanding officer would be happy to be taking part in this program. Matter of fact, the commissioner has started a new program called Neighborhood Coordination Officers, where their job is to pretty much connect with the community that they're going to be assigned to.
That's great, because we all thought that it's going to be really hard to get some officers to your place.
No, it's more simpler than you think it is, and you can get these individuals to come and actually, especially I would say in the community affairs and the, even the Muslim Society. We've done this even last Ramadan. We've been to different mosques throughout the city, where we've taken executive officers, chiefs and above, to different masjids for iftar.
Really?
So they actually sat down on the floor
and with everyone and had iftar with them.
With iftar with them. So again, it's about
About knowing each other.
Yeah, exactly. You open your door, the NYPD is willing to come and break bread with you, you know. But it's again, you have to take the step too. You know, like they say, the clap is not, you know, by one hand.
Yeah.
You know, you have to take a step also. You can't just sit back and say NYPD should do everything when you're not willing to be a good partner also. You know, so you need to take that role, that, you know, that step that will enhance both of your relationships, and you know, and enhance the security of everyone around, you know, your masjid or your congregants and your community.
That's actually a very good point that
Yeah,
you brought
and-
up, that if it is that easy. And I would want to ask one more question that would help, especially the people of the masajid, that what does it take people from police department to come and watch for you on special events like Eid al-Fitr, Eid al-Azha, and if you have to conduct a Siriyat conference in Muharram, in Rabiul Awwal, and if you want to have some conference in Muharram or Hajj conferences, some of these special events that, you know, we have. So what would be a good way of getting these officers watch for you once in a while?
That's great. Before I go into that, I just want to also mention there's a program called Community Partnership Program.
Community Partnership Program.
Yeah. You can go into your precinct, or
Okay.
you can even, you know, reach out to your community affairs officer or NCO officer or even commanding officer at the council meeting and show interest that I want to be part of that community partnership program. What it is that they sign you up. Now the new officers that get assigned to the command, you take them into your neighborhood.
Okay.
You walk them into the business district. You say, "Oh, this store sells this. This is the custom. How you make this." You introduce them to your culture. Introduce them to your different specialties of, you know, whatever part of the world that you represent. Whether you're from Bangladesh, Yemen, you know, Egypt, Pakistan, you name it. You can tell every single country has a different way of making things, different way of the programs they have. They might, you know, the goods or the products or the community, you know, everything is different. So now you, as a community partner, you take these officers and you walk them through wherever you think is important. You know, you teach them about, you know, if it's a masjid in your area, you take them to the masjid, tell them you gotta take your shoes off here, you go, you know, pray here. You know, this is where you do the wuzu. This is where you do.
So you educate them in these matters.
Right. Not only, that's what I'm saying, not only about Islam, but you can tell them about culture. You can take them to the meat shop. You can take them to like
and
a regular
teach them
deli.
about halal and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
And,
so you can be part of it.
You can be part of it, yeah.
But you have to, again, take that step and you know, sign yourself up to become a community partner.
I know that you are getting very popular in the Muslim community. People like and love you. They invite you in their masajid in different programs. I know you're very popular at different levels. Mr. Obama has invited you for the State of the Union speech. You were there representing the Muslim community. You have done wonderful jobs. And we also know that you're the president of the Muslim Officer Society. So please tell us a little bit more about this society. What is it? What are the objectives, and what is your role?
No, definitely. I mean, I for the State of the Union, I would definitely like to thank our Congresswoman from Queens, Grace Meng, that she had one person that she can bring, and she chose.
She chose you from so many 32,000.
Whatever, you know, not only the police department, but even her community that she serves.
Yeah, I saw your picture with Mr. President.
And it was because of her, because she thought that it was so important to show a Muslim person in uniform to the world, to say, look, this is American Muslim.
Yeah, mashallah, you're getting very popular.
And, you know, well, I'm getting popular. That means the Muslim is getting popular.
Muslims are getting a better chance. Yes,
exactly. So it works all the way. I mean, especially the Muslim Officer Society mission is to promote the positive Islam. To show the world, show the America that there are Muslim Americans that are serving this great country. Whether it's in the military, whether it's in law enforcement, whether it's your doctor that you go to, whether it's your teacher that you're learning from.
So that's the
you know, whether you're you know, your fire department, you know, there's Muslim people in the fire department. So we like to highlight every single profession to show we are American Muslim. We are here to serve and protect at the same time. You know,
So we are the equal citizens. We have
correct.
the similar.
We are American.
Yes.
You know, but we are American Muslims.
American Muslims. Yes.
You know, you can be an American and you can be a Muslim.
Yes.
You know, I know there's some misconception that, you know,
Yeah,
you can't be both.
If you're a Muslim, you are not even.
But look at the countless individuals that have gone overseas and fought for this great country. I'll give you a great example about Captain Humayun that been in recent in the media, and I had a great pleasure to meet his father. You know, and his father is such a humble person who, you know, I spoke to him, Khizr Khan, and spoke to him numerous times on the phone and through emails, and met with him. And
yeah, he's indeed a very nice person.
A very nice person. I mean, again, that's an individual that sacrificed his life.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, for this country.
Exactly.
You know, so there are countless examples that you can find.
We just need to highlight them.
We just need to highlight them. That's what
your organization
my
does for us.
We're trying to do. Is educate the community, educate first represent our members in the NYPD and other law enforcement, and then the other is to educate our community, to bring, you know, open up the path, pave the path for these young generation to join different department, different agencies.
So who gets to join this organization? Who gets to join? Like different people who are in different professions, like doctors.
Well, this is Muslim Law Society is for the law enforcement.
That's only for law enforcement.
Yeah, it's law enforcement. But you know what I'm talking about highlighting is highlighting other professions. We can do that, you know, without having individuals in the society. You know, we just show them, highlight their good work, that daily good work that they're doing on day-to-day basis.
So you have a website that people can go to and join their...
We have a Facebook. We have a website also, nypdmo.com.
nypdmo.com.
And also Facebook.
We have a Facebook
NYPD
page for this.
Muslim Officer Society. Okay. And Twitter handler is NYPD Muslim. So you can follow us, like us. And
yeah, this is a good platform to present this to the viewers so that they can go on your Facebook, which is very easy now, and start sharing it so that this word could be spread out. This
correct.
Is
and I say it all the time. We can't do it alone.
Yes.
We need the community to
stand with us.
Stand with us. We want our next generation to have a smoother transition in their life and in their careers, exactly. And not suffer or go through the hard work that we went through. Yes. So that's our mission, and we can't do it alone. We need the community buy-in. We need the community to be our partners, just like the NYPD. You know, I think the community demands a lot from NYPD, but community needs to step up and be the partner.
Be the partners of NYPD. Don't preserve it as their enemies.
Correct. Yeah. You know, and you know, just to go back, and I think you asked me earlier about, you know, the students, they're going into college, what they should be taking. Again, you know, how if you're an investor or, you know, you into stocks and stuff like that, you want to diversify your portfolio, right? Mm-hmm. I would say the same thing. You can be a police officer. You don't have to go to criminal justice to become a police officer. Really? You could be an accountant and a police officer. You know, wow. You can be a business major. You can be a filming or journalism. You know, you can do whatever and become a police officer. You know, and of course, I told you, police department is a huge, you know, NYPD is a huge organization, and you can probably be, if you're a specialist in journalism, you might be working for Deputy Commissioner of Public Information, which deals with media.
So you will find something of your interest.
You'll find something. So don't let your interest go away just because someone's telling you, oh, police department is a good job. No, you can do both. You could be a graphic designer and you could be a police officer, and then you can get into a unit where you work with graphic designers.
Graphic designers.
You know, there's
an understanding that if you're police officers, it means you'll be on the streets ticketing people and.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's the misconception everyone has but policing is more than just writing tickets and arresting people.
Yeah, there's more to it.
There's a lot more to it. You know, you actually make difference in people's lives. you know, if you are doing certain type of job, and then you are also a support system for other people that are making difference.
Exactly.
You know, you are the behind the scene. You could be a IT person that deals with all the
That's,
computer
IT is the
issues.
backbone for everything today.
Exactly. So don't let your
Interest go
away just because you think if I go to be a police officer, I can't do my IT thing, which I love. You can do IT and become a police officer.
That's
you know, but I would say if you're going into the federal system, you know, like FBI and stuff, read up on it before you start taking courses. Because FBI and, you know, Homeland Security and Border and Custom is a little different because you have to be in a special field. You know, accounting is one of them. You know, computer science is another one. So, you know, if you want to get into it, you should go research before you know, and
before you make your own choice.
And the best way to do it, become an intern in these organizations. And if you're under 19, become an explorer. It's a youth program, explorer program. Each precinct has a youth program, explorer named Explorer. Then FBI has an explorer program. ATF has an explorer program. Border Custom has an.
So they let you work with the officers and so that you understand what it is about.
Exactly.
So explorer program is something you should be looking at.
Yeah, it's for the youth. So you should be involved in this program. So this way you are dealing directly with an employee, an agent from that agency, which you're supposed to be going and learning about different skills. They teach you. It's a teaching, you know, it's a learning environment. You know, you learn about different rules, different, you know, tactics, different systems. So it's a learning experience. So then you can make up your mind. You know, and if you're in college, I would suggest you apply for a cadet program with the NYPD.
Cadet program?
Yes, which they pay for your college.
Oh, really?
And you become a part-time employee, which I think they give you over $15 an hour.
Wow, that's a good compensation.
That's great.
Very lucrative.
And you get experience.
And you get experience, you get to know people.
Exactly, and you know, you get to take a promotion exam, which is better than average person on the street that would be taken, so you get more seniority. So there's all these programs that are available. I would say, you know, check out these programs. Go, you know, if you don't want to write it down, you just Google NYPD Cadet.
NYPD Cadet is one,
and the other one, Explorer.
Explorer you don't get paid for, I guess.
No, it's a youth program for
It's a youth program just for volunteers.
You know, then we have, you know, in the NYPD offers a summer police academy.
Okay.
You know, where the youth can spend their summer in a learning environment with the men and women of the police department and other communities. So there's so many programs, you know, that you can utilize. And most of them are free. Matter of fact, almost all of them are free.
Some of them you just get paid for.
Some of them you get paid for it.
Yeah.
You know, so there's no cost to it. The cost is only your time.
It's your time. Yeah.
You know, you got to be willing to give that up a little bit.
Well, yeah, thank you very much. It's been really a lot of information, useful information that you gave to the viewers, and our community is very appreciating. They want to appreciate your time and all this information that you gave us. Viewers, as you heard, that Mr. Adeel Rana has told you many things that you can do, being part of active member of the community, and how you can help your own security, how you can join hands with the NYPD and other offices, other departments, and what are some of the stuff your kids can do. Just like he said, Explorer program is one, Cadet program is one. There is so many programs, summer, winter, so many programs you can participate in, to leave a good effect of Muslims in this community, in this crucial time that we are going through today. And this would only ease up the system for our next generations to come. So we really encourage our viewers to participate in these important and useful programs. And also we appreciate the great work that Adeel Rana has done for the community. Like I said, he's served as the president of Muslim Officer Society, which is doing great work on daily basis in building bridges between the Muslims and with the other people, with other communities. So that indeed is a great job, and it is the critical need of the time. We appreciate his efforts in all different fields that he has worked. Like I said, he's worked 5,000 volunteer hours with NYPD, and he's served in the U.S. Army, and his services are very rewarding, and we are getting the results. We see how things are getting better for our community, and how well we can grow under the shadow of these highly dedicated officers. We thank for his time, and that was very prestigious guest of this week for our Rehmat and Mehman. So thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you again with our new guest.